This video will explain how consumers and businesses use each of the three types of decision making. And these three types of decision making are routine decision making, limited decision making, and extensive decision making. These types of decision making have everything to do with the price of the product. Routine decision making is used for purchases that are made frequently and do not require much thought. They use the example of food and snacks in the reading. Like, for instance, when you go to get milk, you probably get the same type of milk all the time. That's a routine decision. And if you compare milk with, say, an article of clothing, which may be $30 to $50, with a car, which to start is like $20,000, milk is a routine purchase. Again, routine purchases, routine decision making has to do with the cheapest level of purchases. Limited decision making takes more time than routine decision making. Often, limited decision making is associated with a product that is more expensive or purchased less frequently. When you go to the mall to buy a pair of jeans, you might try on several styles, compare prices, and consider the color and feel of the fabrics of a few selections before you make a decision. You have to think a little bit more and compare a little bit more and consider options, the feel, the price, everything. So this is kind of a medium level purchase, something that's higher than just like buying a pack of gum, but something that's doesn't quite take the thought of like a car or a house. The third type of decision making is extensive decision making. Extensive decision making occurs when the consumer methodically goes through all the 5 steps of the decision making process. Those steps are problem recognition, information search, alternative evaluation, purchase, and post-purchase evaluation. Normally, extensive decision making is for expensive purchases like an automobile, home, or family vacation. Consumers do not make the decision lightly. You can summarize this by saying that they're correlated by price. They're connected by price. The lower the price that the item is, the less thought that goes into it. Usually you just get used to buying the same milk, the same packs of gum, cereal. But when you work your way up to automobiles, you're going to see what's on the market. You're going to look at for alternatives. You're going to go through the entire purchasing process, the entire consumer decision-making process, that is. To understand the decision-making process used by prospective customers, marketers want to match their products and services to the needs and expectations of customers. They want to be able to provide the information customers want in order to make the best choice. Arguably, the higher the price of the product, the more information that has to be out there that's going to convince the person to buy the product. If consumers choose a product using routine decision making, they do not want to be overwhelmed with information. On the other hand, if they are making a difficult choice using extensive decision making, they will want more information related to the factors they view as most important. Marketers have to be ready to consider the price and the amount of information that the consumer needs to make a decision on that price level.